Hi, good evening. I'm Mayan and I'll be the one to be graded on assessment on this assessment. I'm Dennis Tran. I am the case manager and I'm with Shane. She will be the one who is the addiction intervention case worker, whose name is Lori, and at the same time she is also a community support worker. So good evening, Lori and Juka. Thank you for joining this supervision session today. We'll be discussing Catriana's case, which is complex due to her pregnancy and substance dependency. To begin, I reviewed the AOD comprehensive assessment form, the case management plan, and the case notes. Overall, the documentation provides good insights into Catriana's needs, but I've noticed that some fields, specifically under clinician details, are incomplete, and Lori will need to address that during this meeting. Let's start by reviewing Catriana's case and your roles so we can ensure we're aligned in addressing her needs effectively. So Catriana is a pregnant teenager dealing with drug dependency. This create a dual priority of, addressing her addiction and ensuring the health and safety of both her and her unborn child. So the challenges here are significant, but with the intervention and collaboration, we can make a positive difference. Lori, can you share your observations so far?
Okay, so Catriona is highly anxious and resistant to traditional approaches to detoxification. She's also expressed distrust in some healthcare professionals due to past experiences.
Okay, that's important to note. Building trust will be the critical in this case. Have you developed any strategies to manage this?
I've been focusing on motivational interviewing techniques, but I feel more guidance on safe detoxification options during pregnancy would be helpful.
Oh, that's great approach. I suggest we connect with the Phoenix Phoenix Maternal Health Program, which is specialized in supporting pregnant women with addiction issues. They can provide you with detailed guidelines and resources. Juka, can you outline some progress with securing stable housing or any additional social support for Catriona?
I've identified a few temporary shelters, but none seem appropriate for a young mother-to-be. I'm also unsure about integrating cultural support services.
Oh, good effort so far. For housing, I recommend reaching out to Safe Start Housing Network. They provide transitional housing tailored to young mothers. For cultural support, I prefer the Mosaic Cultural Advocates offers counseling and mentorship services that could help Catriona feel more supported and understood. Also, let's prioritize these connections and set timelines to follow up. Also, this one is the addressing documentation issues. So, Lori, as I mentioned earlier, there are missing details in clinician details section of the documentation. According to the CG2 record keeping policy and procedures, all fields must be completed for compliance and clarity. Can you ensure this is updated within the next 48 hours? If you need support in filling out any section, let me know, okay?
Yes, I'll review the document today and ensure it's updated by tomorrow.
Thank you so much. So, for this case, collaboration and reflection will be essential. Here's what I suggest. First of all, we'll hold a weekly team check-in to share updates on progress. challenges, and next steps. This will be help us to stay aligned and support each other. So the second one is we should be document a reflection after each session with Katrina also. This will help identify what strategies are working and where adjustments are needed. So what are your thoughts on this approach, Juka?
That sounds helpful, especially for a case with so many moving parts.
How about you, Lori?
Agreed. Regular check-ins will also help me feel more confident in managing the detoxification process.
So we will be having a setting up follow-up action. So let's summarize on the next step. So Lori, update the missing clinician details to connect with the Phoenix Maternal Health programs for support and detoxification options. So for Juka, reach out to Safe Star Housing Network and Mosaic Cultural Advocate to secure housing and culturally appropriate services. And I'll monitor progress and provide additional guidance during next week's supervision session. So does everyone feel clear on these responsibilities?
Yes, absolutely.
So yes, great. Thank you both for your commitment on this case. So I'll follow up with you guys individually in a few days to check on progress. Let's keep the line of communication open and don't hesitate to reach out if you encounter any challenges. Thank you again, and I'll see you both on next week for our follow-up meeting. Thank you.
Thank you.